Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. It's a beautiful day here. Let's see. Waiting for the feed to pop up here. There we go. Okay, so last night we made the Snuggle pillow, which here it is. Right here, we just have to heat set this. Hi Cindy, happy Saturday. So last night we made the Snuggle pillow. So we're gonna heat set that. I've got my heat press heating up. But we are also going to make a canvas using the same transfer because with these transfers you can use them 8 to 12 times on different surfaces, and you can use them with chalk, you can use them with ink, and some other techniques that we'll be going over in the days or weeks to come. So first, what I'm going to do is stir up my fresh linen, which is like a super light gray. So we're going to stir this up. How are you doing this afternoon, Cindy? The weather is just gorgeous out there. I was going to get out to the street fair, but I did not. I was here working on stuff and then going to church after this. So you just want to stir it up, and you want a nice yogurty, toothpastey consistency. Thank you for sharing, Cindy. I appreciate that. So, I am going to get my fuzz cloth, and I'm only going to fuzz this once since I've used it already. Oh, and then with the canvas, oh, that's good to hear that you're doing great. With the canvas, what I did to prepare it is I went ahead and I just really lightly sanded it just to make sure they had no big bumps in it. And then I did put some wax over it, just some polishing paste wax. If I can talk. So we're going to use our Hug Me transfer. And we already used this last night, so I already wrote on the back of it. Oh, thank you. Yes, I love it. I was like, ooh, I want to make something else with that because I really love the repeated words, the little words. It's adorable. Just looking, I thought there was a bigger fuzz on it. So on the top here, I'm actually going to wrap it around the top. I'm just lining it up. Oh, and then also when you're doing a canvas, I need to put something underneath it. It's not as hollow underneath there. I almost forgot. But we are working with chalk, and it is forgivable. See if that's a little too high. Let me see what else I've got. Let's see if this is a little bit smaller. So you just want to find something that just lifts it off So when you're pushing in the middle of it, it doesn't push down as you're trying to get the ink on there. I'm just going to get the bubbles out of here. And I haven't seen the wrapping on the edges of it, but I'm going to try it. It's chalk after all, and I can always make another one. Lots of bubbles right there. What I'm actually going to do, I think, is let's tip this up. I'm going to do the ones on the flat surface first, and then we'll wrap that, get the edges, and go from there. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Excited for this. Okay. One last little stir. Make sure it didn't dry up too much since I opened it a little bit early. Yes, Cindy, I'm excited to see how it worked. It's like, wait, I can wrap that. Okay, so I'm going to put it on kind of thick, so I don't want it drying on me. Something with a few projects is I put it on a little too thin and it dried up a little bit. So a tip from my wonderful fellow designers is to leave it on a little bit thicker and then scrape it off right before you're done. That way you have less chance of it drying, because the thinner it is, the quicker it dries. So this gray, it'll just be like a nice, where you can, just a nice background color. So what these are is they are like a fabric with a silk screen in it, and they're transfers that you can, like I said earlier, you can reuse them anywhere from 8 to 12 times, depending on how you take care of it, what type of surfaces you use. And then a little tip is if they're losing their stick a little, you take a Clorox wipe and wipe down the sticky side, and it helps get some of the stick back. So that's pretty awesome. Bring life back to them. But I love that you can mix and match them, use them on different projects. You can use them on inking, you can use them on chalking. Okay, now here's the part that we're just going to try. Because I always get crazy ideas in my head. And I'm going to go with it. So I'm going to hold that there. Go over this edge. And you know what? You can't go wrong with this product, honestly. Because I could always try and wipe it off. And then I did wax and sand the sides too. So I got all of this. That way, back I'm not as concerned about. It's a little bit harder to scrape, but it's going to be awesome. Hold it by the transfer. Sorry if this is a little out of the picture, I just realized that. I'm going to take it and try and work from the back as I learn which technique works best. So because this is taking a little while too, I'm gonna lift carefully. So if it does dry on me, there is ways you can fix it a little bit as long as you pay attention as you're lifting it up. So even though we want to be careful it doesn't dry, there's ways to fix it. Thank you, Cindy. I love trying new things and get crazy ideas, especially when I'm laying down trying to go to sleep. Always liked thinking outside the box. It makes things unique too. Okay, one more on this side to do. This one's really on the corner here. Got it though. Let's see. It's a little bit harder to scrape. But if this works out good, I can see using this technique a lot because it's kind of cool. Okay, I'm gonna scrape this off. Let's get this side. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up off of that just because I already thinned it out so it doesn't dry. And then get these G's on the side here real quick. That one. Need a third hand here. Okay, I got this. So what I'm doing is I'm just wrapping these words around, trying it out, seeing how it works. Got that side. Lift those up since they're thinner, that way they don't dry. And then I'm going to pull this side down, stick it down there, and get these little words over here on this side. It's a little bit of the me. It's a little bit harder to keep wrapped, but this is the edges, so I'm not as worried about it. And the back a little bit. Just bringing it back a little so it's wrapped around on that edge all the way. Just adding another little element to it. Hi, Jennifer. I'm doing a Snuggle Hug Me canvas, the same design that I used last night on my pillow. So now I'm just going to scrape this off, and it did dry there a little bit. So I'm going to get my finger a little bit wet. It's the first time this has done this to me, so hopefully I did not put too much. Let's see. Scrape it. It may have dried a little bit much, but we'll see. How are you doing today, Jennifer? How's the weather out there? Looks like it dried too much, but let's go ahead and pull it up and see. Yeah. So what I could have done is put a wet paper towel over it so it didn't get as dry. Or I could have come back and done the edges since it was a little time consuming. But we'll see if we can fix this. If not, it is just chalk, so. Another little dry spot. I'm just putting a little bit of water on my hand and then rubbing it to get it back moist right there. Well, I hope you guys have safe travels up there. I'm glad you guys were able to go pick up her car. That was very nice of you guys. I'm trying to get that. I accidentally smudged it a little, but that's okay. It's kind of giving it a little bit of a distressed look because it's a little dry. But I still think it looks cute. Let's try to fix the G's here at the end really quick. Let's see if that. And I can always fix it too with a little bit of a brush, a paintbrush, and then just paint a little bit of the words on, and I'll clean that up a little bit once it dries a little. I'm going to go rinse this off really quick, we'll dry it so we can do the other one down there. Okay, we are back here. So what I'm going to do is dry the top side first. Do it on the other side. So this is our fuzzing cloth, and the one side you can dry on better. I'll get this. I have not dried many of them like in between. I have a couple times, but I'll get the technique that I like best down. So I'm going to dry the back of that by putting it down here on this fuzzing cloth. I'm actually going to go ahead and do one on this side to make sure it's dry before I place it back down on there. Okay. Spray a tiny bit of water in there to get it back to the consistency I want, since it's taking me a little bit longer, but that's okay. Okay, so now I'm going to put this on the bottom to make sure this is dry. Right there, it's a little wet. It's a little bit loud, sorry. So since I'm setting the transfer on top of where the ink is, I'm just making sure it's dry. Yes, I do have a VIP group, Cindy. So if you're interested in specials on these products and more information and everything, I do have a VIP group. And if you comment VIP, I will add you to the VIP group. What I'm trying to do is get the spacing on this. So if I go up right about there, it's a repeat pattern, so I just want it to be spaced the same here. I want to overlap just a little bit. There we go. Looks a little bit high still. Just trying to get it spaced about the same as it is up there. The spacing is the harder part. For me at least. There we go. That looks even. So this time I'm going to go ahead and try to do the edges first. That way this part doesn't dry on me. So just play with it and learn what works best. And then clean it all up. Or you can always, with chalk, just take it off. If it's a dark color, I think on the canvas it doesn't come up as easy. But you can always clean it up. Okay, so we're going to go and do the edges first. My cat is saying hello. Do you guys have any animals? We have 2 cats and 2 dogs. Hi, Trevor. How are you? We'll get my hubby Trevor on here one of these days and make something for you guys. It'll be fun. Right, Trevor? I think you'll do great. It's such an easy product that, you know, and I'm not saying you're not talented. You have a dog, Cindy? What kind? Thank you, Trevor, and thank you for helping me pick out colors again. It's really fun though, picking out the colors together and picking out the designs and talking about them. It's turning out really good. And I love the wraparound. I just need to make sure that I do these parts first because they do take a little bit longer. But I think it's worth it. Super cute. What kind of dog do you have, Cindy? Is it a small dog, a big dog, or? Yes, it's going to be fun to get Trevor on a live. He'll have fun too. He's excited about the products too, and about what we can do around the house and how nice we can have our decor and customized, because, you know, not only are these stencils amazing and you can mix and match, but you can match your home decor. So you can do any color you want, which is part of the thing that really intrigued me. Let's see. I'm going to just do the side, since that's what I'm going to be lifting up. Because I don't want it to dry like it did on me on the other side. Aw. So one of our dogs is a small dog. I'll see if Trevor will come show you. He's hiding out in the other room. Our bigger boxer mix, though, is a little bit bigger to pick up, but Maybe he'll come show you our little terrier mix. Yes, the chalk boxes are cool because there's everything. So the new chalk boxes that are available on our site have everything in there for a project. So they have all the things you need, the surface to go on, the transfer, and you pick, there's different transfers you can pick from, and then you pick whether you want ink or chalk. It's really cool. I was going to just get some of the products, and I was actually so excited that I just went all in because it was a great product, and I can't wait to share it with people, and everybody can make great projects. And Trevor is here. You want to come over here, Trevor? Here is our little doggy. Hi, Allison. Yes, you can reuse the templates. So the templates can each be used. The real star, right? Can you see her? Yeah, you can see her. So the templates can be reused 8 to 12 times. And they can be used with ink. They can be used with chalk. And then I have some other surprises this next week that I'm going to do. How are you doing today, Allison? You guys have probably missed me on all the groups because I've been busy having fun. Okay, I'm just going to get this edge here, the rest of this word. So that is our puppy Zola. Forgot to tell you her name. Her name's Zola. And Pumpkin is the one that keeps meowing in the background. He's like, what about me? We don't have kids anymore at home. We just have the animals. It's very strange. It's very new to us to not have the kids at home. But now I have lots to keep me busy. Okay, we're going to put this back down on here. Thank you. And Zola thanks you too. She's cute. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get the main part of this. This part's quicker. The edges, it took a little bit of time, but I really think it's worth it, and it adds that extra little element to it. And you could take and put different colors on the different Huggies, but I just wanted a nice background that didn't stand out. It's kind of just subtle. To go underneath our Snuggle. We'll put that on here after we get this on and let it dry. Thank you. We think she's pretty adorable too. She thinks she's pretty adorable too, actually. She's down here by my feet like, ooh, I want to go say hi again. She is not camera shy. She's a ham. She's our little ham. All the kids come over. They love our doggies. When the little ones come over. Where's Sparky's? Where's Zola? So cute. Okay, now I'm just scraping off the excess and putting it back in the jar. I know, Cindy, it's so cool. So the club of the month is $19.99. You get a B-size transfer, which is an 8x10 transfer, and it's a special one that gets sent out for the club, and it's a new transfer every month. So every month you get Happy Mail and a new transfer. And then if you don't have ideas, there's so many people that share their ideas. You can get inspired off of them, or you can make your own design. So I'm just pulling this off from the side. Well, that is so cute. So right on the edges, you can see there, it goes and wraps around. So that edge. Oops, can you see it? Kind of hard to see on the camera, I think. Try not to touch the wet part. I'm going to go stick this in the water real quick, and we will dry this and get the other words over it. Okay, Trevor's actually gonna go rinse that off. Thank you, Trevor. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit loud. I'm just gonna dry this so we can then put Snuggle over it. And then I just use cool air because I don't want it to get warm, because I don't want the other transfer to pull the other ink off. I thought I felt wet for a second. Now we are going to take, and this is the transfer we used last night, which we use with the ink, but again, it's reusable. So we're going to use it on here. Thought this would be cute. And then I am going to fuzz it one time. So you want to be really careful when you're going over, when you're layering, because you don't want to stick it down too much and pull off the other color that's underneath. Let's turn this over to the fuzz side. It's actually the drying side. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get this. Let's see, do we want to do it straight? I think I like it right there. Sorry about that. She thinks she needs to bark at too much stuff. Okay. I'm just going to line this up. I'm going to try to center it right there. I'm going to get the bubbles out, but I'm going to be real careful not to push down a lot on the colors that are there. I'm not sure how that'll work out right there over that ink. I don't like how it's laying down on it, but we are going to give it a shot. I'm adventurous, right? I like to try things and do unique things, and I'm just getting the edges here really good. And for this, I'm using two of the blues. So this one is the Midnight Sky, and then the other one is Liberty. And they're two shades of blue. I'm going to stir these up. I haven't used these colors yet. They're really pretty. But I did open up the one and stir it, and open this other one. Go ahead and set it sticky side up and let it dry over on the towel up there. I've got a good helper today. So after you rinse them off with water, the transfers, then you just lay them sticky side up to dry. You can put them on a towel, a drying rack, like a cookie sheet. Okay, we're gonna just try something. Deciding whether I want to use this. I may just use my fingers. Let me go ahead and get a wipe here, because I'm gonna get a little messy. And I'm just gonna go doop, boop, boop. Put some blue here. There. Clean my finger off. Dry my finger. That's what the apron's good for, right? And then I'm gonna put some of this darker blue, just randomly. I'm only going to use two colors. I was going to use three, but I decided to just use the two. Looks like maybe my finger was a little wet, so we'll see how that. So now, let's try this. I like trying new things. So we're just swirling it. I'm getting all of the darker blues, and then I'm going to go back and do the lighter blues. Next, I'm going to do the lighter ones. Looks like I didn't quite get enough on here, but I will just add some more. Let's clean off my finger. Let's just get some light. I'm going to put it where we're missing some. Some dark. Make sure we get all of the parts. I didn't get it right there. And then we'll take and get another squeegee. We will just squeegee this off, but we're not going to keep it because we mixed our colors. I'm not going to push too hard too because I don't want to lift up the gray underneath. Oh, this is going to look pretty. I can see the colors. So cute. See a little spot I missed there. I just have to go over it, and looks like we're good to go. Lift this up and see what we got. Wipe my hands off so I don't get it all over there. Yes, it's like finger painting. So instead of using, I use the paint brushes that my mom gave me, right? Okay. So we're going to go ahead and lift this, and you lift from the side, don't lift from the corner, because you can actually stretch your transfer. I'm going to go slow to make sure if there's a spot I missed, I can actually just go right back over it and get ink in that spot. And it's perfect. I thought those couple spots that I thought maybe had the color in them. Whoops. There we go. You see the colors in there? I'm going to go ahead and switch it to here. Let's see if you guys can see that a little better. So it's got the real dark blues and the brighter blue in there with the gray hugs that wraps around the edges. Anyways, I hope you guys like that. If you want to see how to press the pillow to make it permanent, you can hang out. If not, thank you for tuning in, and I appreciate it if you guys share this video. And if you guys want to join my VIP page, type in VIP below. So actually, we're going to press it later because we have to leave for church. I lost track of time. I was having too much fun. So anyways, thank you guys for joining, and if you want to join my VIP page where I run specials and stuff on product and share more tips, go ahead and type VIP and I'll add you to my VIP group, and stay tuned for more projects. And if you guys try anything, I'd love to see it. Go ahead and share it on this page, and we're all here to help inspire each other and make cool things. Have a great one.